Okay, I know, a little fooling around there. But hey, if someone tosses flowers at you... Oh, excuse me, hold on. Alright, so anyone tosses flowers at you, you dote them back. Anyway, we finished Palgathon last time, where I was falling asleep, I remember. Alphina knows only too well that sacrifices are an unavoidable part of conflict. Hold on, my voice is like fucked up right now. Okay, hopefully the raspiness is gone now. Oh gosh, that was terrible. I had to cough it out. Alright, but knowing something does not change how one feels about it. You yourself have shared adventures with Arvold, have you not? Then I shall say no more. Aw, you okay, Alfie? We won our first battle against Telepheroi and made significant discoveries to boot. The war has scarcely begun. We must steel ourselves for what lies ahead. Amidst this great push for peace with the beast tribes, we would do well to remember that old prejudices yet remain. It is a delicate political dance, and I do not envy the Sultana her task, nor any alliance leader. If there's no reason to linger, I will take my leave. No! Estidian! I liked having him around. He's cool. Right then, unless anyone has any objections, I think it's about time we return to the Rising Stones. Yeah. Oh. And that includes you, Alphanod. Alphanol. Arvold is in good hands here. Of course. He would doubtless mock me for pacing about the infirmary. Let us retire then, that we might regain our strength and readiness for the coming challenges. If all are in agreement then, I shall let Crown know to expect us. A hot bath and a hearty meal shouldn't be beyond arranging with the time available. It'll be good to be home. I have some thinking to do. Wow, I haven't seen Alfie like this since we went to Ishgard for the first time. Yes, I'll try asking him. And thank you. I shall look forward to it. Our comrades eagerly await our return, and Kryle in particular has a few matters she is keen to discuss, one of which concerns you, Istinian, believe it or not. You will join us, won't you? You're invited. Fine. Yay! Really? I thought you said you were avoiding that Baldessian woman. That stare. If I refused, she would only pursue me. Like a bloodhound. Let's get this over with, shall we? Awesome, Estinian's staying with us a little longer. I love it. Alright. Heading back to more donuts. No, wrong one. Okay. Oof. There we go. Shazam. Come on. Okay, there we go. Over here. Alright, we're back home.
Welcome back. I expect you must all be exhausted. Ere you take your rest, however, I would beg a moment of your time.
Oh, okay.
Thanks to Arenvold's selfless efforts, we may now be confident that we understand the function of the towers. But many questions remain regarding the reason for the summonings, and what lurks behind the looming edifice in Garlemald. Until such questions are answered, we will struggle to devise an effective strategy for thwarting the Telepheroi's stated aim. Nothing less than the destruction of this star. And so, given the gravity of the situation, I move that we petition the aid of Sharlayan.
You really think they're gonna help? I thought they, you know...
Possible the ancient knowledge preserved within our archives may hide a clue to our enemy's methods. But given Sharlayan's established policy of non-intervention, our former colleagues are not like to aid us in its discovery.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking of. I could have sworn it was all about, like, not being involved.
Oh, I well remember what they're like. The Forum's barefaced refusal to assist you in the days prior to the calamity must rank as Sharlayan's most shameful act since the Exodus.
Oh, before the Bahamut calamity.
It were the final days to be reenacted.
The seventh
it would
one.
Spell doom for us all. Surely even they cannot turn a blind eye to that. I trust we are all of the same mind on this matter. Urgent as it seemed, I took the liberty of petitioning the Alliance for leave to act as Eorzea's emissary, and have since received their blessing.
Okay.
I presume your role as a student of Baldessian will carry some weight with the Forum?
One can but hope. If truth be told, our organization has been a shadow of its former self ever since the disappearance of the Isle of Val. But the name does still retain some degree of prestige. I only pray it will be enough.
Oh, that's right. I got wiped out. Oh, and I just realized I never unlocked Eureka. That's basically the island, or what's left of it anyway.
If there are no objections, I shall depart for Sharlayan at once. But before I do, I should also mention the other matter to which I would devote some time during my stay.
Which is?
After hearing what transpired in the first, I began to question the true nature of Hydaelyn's blessing. A topic I have discussed at some length with Y'shtola.
Wasn't that also what her grandfather was like all about trying to do? He was trying to figure out how or what, you know, the blessing was.
We were wondering, when was the last time Hydaelyn spoke to you directly?
Directly? I don't think the Crystarium counts because that was just her just saying, here, feel, think. Everyone heard that one. It wasn't directly at me. I would say, yeah, at the end of the Dragon Song War, when she spoke to us through Menphilia.
When you regained her blessing, was it not?
Oh yeah, that too.
But never since. Not in all your time in the first, when you faced the Unsundered, the very heart of Zodiark.
Yeah, that's kind of odd.
History shows us that Hydaelyn is able to awaken the echo in her chosen, convey her will directly, and grant the blessing of light. To our knowledge, however, she has not sought to intervene in man's affairs for some considerable time.
Might not the explanation for that lie with her choice of champion? Mayhap she is content to trust in her judgment.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think Zodiark is like telling, or was telling the Unsundered, you know, how to do it. They just acted on it and trying to bring him back. I think the same works in the same way that Warriors of Light and anyone who's blessed with it, with the Echo, you know, they would basically do the same, hopefully.
Mayhap she is. But following my initial discussion with Kryl, I made inquiries of my own. And as far as I'm able to tell, Hydaelyn has not made her will known to anyone.
During my time in the First, the Oracle of Light spoke to me through Reen. But that was not the will of Hydaelyn. It was Minfilia herself.
So at that point, it wasn't even... Because Minfilia was acting like the mouthpiece for her for a while, but then I guess after the whole stopping the flood, Minfilia was just on her own.
Indeed. And while she and Hydaelyn were inextricably linked, Minfilia yet acted of her own volition. A messenger, yes, but one who spoke with her own voice.
Right.
I wonder, could Hydaelyn's silence suggest the presence of some disruptive force, perhaps? Some obstacle to communication? While I share Eorzeia's high opinion of your conduct, I see no reason why she would deny you her guidance altogether. Then again, who am I to say? The fact is, we simply don't know. But if the explanation is to be found anywhere, I can think of worse places to look than the archives of Sharlayan, and their research on the ethereal sea in particular.
I think, wasn't the last time we all talked to Minfilia, or at some point when I was talking to her, she had mentioned, like, oh, I'm getting too weak to even speak anymore. But I don't know, that was... No, yeah, it kind of was Hydaelyn speaking to her in the moment, but still. This is all weird.
Resolved though I am to go, believe me when I say that I take no pleasure in the thought of leaving you a member short. Now, of all times.
I think we'll be
Estinian,
fine.
we stand on the eve of a struggle that will decide the fate of this star. One in which we Scions may play a telling part, yet we are but few in number. And so I must ask you again, will you join us?
Aw, why did
You see
Alfie?
the world
He looked
the
at him
way
all
you
sad.
want it to be. I see the world the way it is. You are idealistic to a fault. But I know you would never turn your back on those in need. Never close your eyes to their suffering. And somehow, your deeds lend truth to your words, giving the lie to my doubts in so doing. I have seen others draw strength from your belief. In Ishgard, in Alamigo. You inspired them to stand up and fight. To win, no less.
Wow, compliments from Estinian.
And even when you lost those you held dear, you carried their spirit with you, and made their memory your guiding light.
Harshavant.
The burden of so many hopes and dreams would be too heavy for most to bear. But you bear it willingly, as you have shown me. Some dreams are too important to let go. If you have
Is
need
that
of
a
my
yes?
strength, it's yours. After all you've done, how could I refuse?
Yes.
Thank you, Estinian. Whatever challenges await us, I shall not falter. You have my word.
And now,
Yay.
I may bid you farewell. Safe in the knowledge that all is as it should be. In this little corner of the world, at least.
You will be sorely missed. Tread warily in Sharlayan, and do try not to let the Forum embroil you in their politics. A forlorn hope, I know, given the individuals involved.
I shall do my very best. Farewell.
Alright. See ya. Alright, she'll be fine, I'm pretty sure. Meanwhile, in the Imperial Palace. I don't have a good feeling about this. Hey, some of those axes look cool.
Well, does this one meet with your approval? Apparently not. Or could it be that you're still upset about the dragons?
You are unwise to remind me of so costly a failure.
Oh wow, he's actually upset.
It will not affect our plans, I trust.
Oh, hardly at all. Though, admittedly, the chances of us being able to procure any more Mericidian dragons are rather slimmer following Tiamat's reappearance. Oh, but the seeds have been sown, my lord. We have only to wait for them to quicken. Speaking of preparations, is it safe to assume that you will be ready to control you-know-what?
The hour draws nigh. This nation, forged for Ascian ends, will finally prove its worth.
A mighty empire, now no more than an instrument of this star's destruction. What a pleasure it will be to put it to use. Which brings me back to our earlier topic. My lord, while I appreciate that it is not an easy decision, it really is past time you chose your weapon.
There is one that I have been meaning to test.
He's looking at all these and like, these are basic.
Well, not quite what I was expecting. Though I will say, it does seem rather apt.
Oh shit. Well, how's everyone doing? The sudden appearance of the towers will surely not have escaped the Forum's notice. I would like to think they would be receptive to Krau's request for cooperation in investigating the matter. But unfortunately, their reputation would suggest otherwise. Okay, so don't hold your breath. If I am to pursue this course, I must be prepared for the hardships that lie ahead. If you need a my lance, I'll be ready. If not, I'll be reserving my strength in preparation for the next battle. But since you're here, I have a question. The Scions are in close contact with the East Algernon Trading Company of Kugane, yes? I was wondering if they could place an order for some sun-dried squid. I don't seem to be able to find it in these parts. Though we know not the full extent of the Telepheroi schemes, preventing further abductions must take precedence above all else, for therein lieth the key to depriving our enemy of its most potent weapon. True. It strikes me odd that rather than marching on one of the city-states, the Telepheroi has so far made only sporadic attacks. I doubt they go to the trouble of putting up all those towers if that was all they had in store for us. Yeah. None can deny that Heidelin's blessing has been a great boon to our cause. But much remains unknown with regard to her true intentions. Given everything we have learned from our encounters with the Ascians, we must keep our minds open to any and all possibilities. In the midst of the fighting, it's easy to forget what we've achieved, isn't it? I mean, we cured Tiamat. Tiamat, for heaven's sake. You will tell me if I become insufferably smug, won't you? Because the way things are going, it feels like a definite possibility. Well, it looks like I'm gonna have a busy few moons. Not that they ever seem to be anything but. Vanguard's got me dispatching troops to every corner of the realm, which is not to say I don't trust the Alliance, because I do. But when it comes to putting down primals, nobody does it better than us. Well, than you lot, more accurately. You won't catch me trading blows with the primal in the near future. But for every fell fiend you vanquish, there's countless meals to arrange, baths to fill, sheets to wash, storage to replenish, and the list goes on. Which is where I come in, and gladly, mind you, it's the least I can do to support the Scions. Who risk life and limb. Oh, my poor Arnwald. Damn. I wish there was something we could do for him. Well, we'll just have to settle for saying the odd prayer and keeping a roof over our heads. It wouldn't do to have him come back to a complete shambles, now would it? But that's enough of my rambling. Off you go and get some rest. If there are any developments, I promise you'll be the first to know. Not for naught. The company we keep. Ah, Siri, you're looking well. I take it you managed to squeeze in some rest. Yes, in the very few minutes, yes. If you came hoping for tidings from Cryle, I'm afraid we're still waiting. But we do have some odd scraps of news to share. Scraps of news? Scraps, she says. Lunar primals have been popping up all over the place, but the Alliance has this situation well in hand. Thanks no smart part to Hoary Boulder and the others. Meanwhile, talks with the beast tribes are going even better than expected, encouraged by Uldal's progress with the Almalja. Gridania has opened negotiations with the Ixal, believe it or not. Oh shit. All of which is obviously very encouraging, but with the Telepheroi still out there, it's not as if we can't afford to lower our guard. So, what's our next step then? I mean, you can't expect me to come up with a plan. Begging your pardon, but I come bearing an invitation from the Alliance. Yay! Oh, hey, Charlie, welcome. Oh, it was a Fallout stream I saw, yeah. Unfortunately, that was about the time I was gonna... Like, I was cleaning up, like, after eating dinner, and then... Yeah, then I intended to stream after. But, should you ever decide to do Twilight Princess, you gotta let me know. You have to let me know. I want in on that so bad, I want to watch it. If it becomes a thing. I mean, I know right now you're doing Ocarina of Time, so that's... Actually, that's probably a good starting point, because I know, like, a lot of songs or music from Ocarina of Time, it shows up in Twilight Princess. Let's see. A council meeting is due to be held at Alamigo, and your attendance is humbly requested. Humbly. Ah, we're just talking about the Alliance. May I take what's on the agenda? I believe the intention is to share news of recent developments and discuss what measures might be taken to combat the Telepheroi. In concert with our new allies, the Beast Tribes have also been invited. It is hoped that they will join us in the fight against our common foe. So the Alliance would bring all of the Beast Tribes into a fold at a single stroke. An ambitious plan, given the delicacy of the negotiations, but it may have an expedient one, considering the threat we face. Indeed, my lady, for their part, I am told the Beast Tribes have agreed to attend. If the Scions too are present, all of Eorzea will be represented. Oh shit. This is a big scale meeting. Do both at the same time. Oh, that'd be dope. To arrange such a meeting must have been quite an undertaking, not only diplomatically, but practically. Pray inform the Alliance that we would be honored to participate. We shall make for Alamigo without delay. Then I'll bear your answer thither with all haste. We look forward to receiving you at the Royal Palace. Wow, this is actually kind of exciting. That's one meeting I'm actually eager to look at. Or attend. Well, now that we've accepted the invitation, who exactly is going to attend? I move that you and Ishtrola lead our contingent. Given how long you have worked to end summoning, it is only right that you be present for what promises to be a historic moment. I think we've all played our part in that little endeavor. Don't you, Sari? Yeah, sure. All present may rightly claim a seat. I do quite agree. But by your leave, I believe I shall remain here and lend what assistance I can to the coordination of our defensive efforts. I'm not coming either. Americ will be there and I'd rather not be interrogated. Oh, this idiot. Very well then. While those with the mind to hold the fort, get on with holding it. I suggest the rest of us make for Alamigo. Shall we? Look at this idiot. He's like, no, I know Americ's there. I don't want to see him. He's gonna ask me questions. Oh shit, everyone's on Clemens. Alize has been teaching me how to cure tempering using a porksy. I must say the thought of being in such close proximity to one of the afflicted is rather daunting. Oh. I'm always scared to talk with Aor. Do I dare? Ahoy brother Sharon cut a fine figure as he set off on his latest mission. I was sad just to see him leave. And my nights will be lonelier with just the one brother to keep me company. Yeah, that's what I was afraid of. God damn, not even ocean will quench that woman. No, not even. I mean, I can't even say an ocean because that's just all salt water. But not even a freshwater lake or a mountain spring will quench this woman's thirst. When the tower rose up in Yangsha, my first thought was to stay in Doma to keep my grandfather safe. But when we heard the news of Bahamut's return, he bade me return to the Rising Stones to aid my fellow Scions. He sends his regards, by the way. Ah. I wondered, wait, did he go to Doma to join in with the others? I don't know if I did it on this account, but I know there's that thing where you're restoring the Doman Enclave, and you can bring back the people, the Domans that were here in Revenant's Toll, and help them get back home. I'll find a roster. It was originally for the GameCube, I remember. That was a shit that was going to be slated for release, but then they held back because they wanted to line up with the Wii when it first came out, the Wii. So it's GameCube / Wii. Although GameCube is the OG. I have to admit, the GameCube one, like, no, I can't say the GameCube. It's just Twilight Princess in general. It really holds on to the real is brown filter kind of thing. Like, I noticed that a lot of it's kind of brownish in color. And I remember at the time, a lot of games that were trying to be like more realistic, they were more brown. It was weird. Oh, Wind Waker. Oh, it's raining here. Get me inside. We've been expecting you. While some few guests have yet to arrive, the alliance leaders are all present. Shall I show you in? Damn right you will. Ah, hold on. The wire of my headset's like bumping into the mic. Oh look. They're just yucking it up over there. Hey, he didn't hear us this time. Got it download. Yeah! I was at Super Mario Land. It's the Sylph Elder. There's the Nath. Sahagin. Lise would know about the Sylph Leader. No, Elder, because, yeah.
Esteemed guests, you honor us with your presence. As there is much to discuss, let us begin.
Information on our taken brethren you have, yes? Hear it we would!
Oh, Super Mario Land? Do they even have Paper Mario? I heard that was a really good one. Oh right, that's right, the Ixal like talk like Yoda. Information on our taken brethren you have, yes. Hear it we would. He talks like Yoda. Oh, shit.
Beyond forgiveness these featherless ones are! With rivers of blood shall they pay. Freed our people must be!
We too would see your kin liberated. But ere we attempt their rescue, we must first find a means to negate the risk of tempering. Without that, we will be unable even to approach the towers, let alone contend with their defenders.
If all else fails, I've always found cannonballs quite effective.
You can't just blow up a tower, Merwib. I mean, you can, technically, but I don't think you should.
Prisoners. Would you see them slaughtered?
Yeah.
Think for a moment. Ponder, consider, think. If Merwib truly intended to bombard the towers, she would have done so by now. Remember, we came here to find a solution together, did we not?
Y'shtola spoke of defenders. I but offered a means to clear a path, should you require it.
Given the enemy's capabilities, we will all need to play our part if we are to have any chance of success. For if any here should give less than their best, it will be to the cost of every living being on this star.
Yeah, there's some high stakes here.
A paragon, the Empire, our very gods. How can we hope to prevail against such odds?
That our foe is formidable, none would deny. But our strengths are many and varied. In this chamber, I see masters of strategy, masters of magic, masters of the land, the air, and the sea. And together, there is nothing in creation we cannot overcome.
Well said, Americ. Here, here, brother.
I beg your pardon?
What is it, Soulwalker? Do not express your passion thus. A little quickie will outdo us, perhaps. Suffice it to say, I am proud to be counted amongst Eorzea's finest. We Sahagin will play our part.
I want to see how the guy who voiced this dude, like how he did it. I want to know. It seems like it'd be really funny to watch. Oh, only Super Paper Mario. Oh, I mean. Oh, there we go. So he was like spitting. That's great. Claps for him. That's great. I love it.
We kobolds have not forgotten the crimes the Overdwellers committed against us in the past. But today we look to the future as allies united in purpose.
I don't know why, but I kind of like it the way the golems do that, like do a little happy jump like that.
Make mock of the Ixal the Paragon does. Turns kin into puppets. Pits brother against brother. Free them from his grasp, we shall.
As Patriarch Zadar will attest, the Scions have granted us a means to free your brethren from their thraldom. This boon we will gladly share, that your people might never be enslaved again.
We accept! We accept!
Praise be!
Man, if you had said something like an AR, like, oh hey, all the beast tribes would come together like this, they would not have believed it.
It's taken a while, but I do believe we might be one step closer to a world without primals. Would that Minfilia were here to see it.
We still have a long way to go, and we're going to need a lot more Porksies. But we're moving in the right direction.
Yeah, the mama Porksy's gotta pop out more babies.
If I may have your attention, there is one other point I would like to raise. As we can all agree, freeing those held captive must take precedence over every other concern. But experience has taught us that none save those with the capacity to resist tempering can hope to enter the towers unscathed. And even once inside, a still greater threat may yet await them, that which we call a primal. Needless to say, if we are to succeed, engaging with such foes can only ever be considered a last resort. And so I move that we seek to prevent them from being summoned in the first place.
Yes! Both prayer and ether are needed for the ritual. Should either one be denied, the summoning would fail.
Indeed.
Yeah,
so
we know how that
must
works.
endeavor to discover the source of the ether on which the process depends. Do so, and it may present a way to halt the summonings, or perhaps even neutralize the towers entirely.
A promising proposal. While you are conducting your investigations, however, we will need to remain vigilant, lest the Telepheroi commit further abductions and summon primals ere we have the means to prevent them. To stand a better chance of keeping our enemy at bay, we would do well to coordinate our defensive efforts, sending reinforcements to assist our neighbors when needed.
Okay.
We Amalja would have been overwhelmed were it not for our newfound allies. But say the word, and we shall come.
I see we are all in accord.
I always thought it was neat that, like, the Amalja, like, here, they don't... Yeah, they're just scales, basically. But on the first, they had managed to grow, like, fur.
But what are we to call this proud fellowship of ours? I submit that the honor of naming it should go to the scion whose brave efforts have done so much to unite Eorzea. What say you, my friend?
Well, I had a fellowship of a ring in mind, but I guess that won't work. What to name it indeed? Let's see. Think. The Grand Company of Eorzea sounds cool.
But that's the name I...
No, it isn't.
A fine choice, for there is none here
Oh wait,
who
it
does
is.
not love Eorzea.
Oh god. I completely forgot. That's what he was trying to name the the fucking crystal braids. That was the whole intention of the crystal braids, to be the Grand Company of Eorzea. I just stole his idea. I'm sorry.
Aye, in that we shall ever be united.
United in our gratitude for the realm that gave us life.
Then
Wait a
let
minute.
it be recorded that on this day, the Grand Company of Eorzea was born.
I just realized he didn't say anything in this. Aww, I made him emotional.
How long have we dreamed of this moment? And now that it's here, Oh, forgive me. Might we speak outside?
Yeah, I know, this is, a bit much for you, huh? Since, you know, the whole Grand Company of Eorzea thing was from, a time that was not really your best, honestly. In terms of character. Forgive me for observing, but Alphonse seems less than jubilant. Might his thoughts still be occupied by the fate of poor Arnvald? Maybe, and he might be having flashbacks to the crystal braids and all that shit that happened. The Grand Company of Eorzea. I wonder what Riol and the other former crystal braids will make of it. There you go. We have won over the leaders. Now the leaders must win over their own people. No small task, I grant you. But we have come a long way since first we joined with Minfilia to bring an end to summoning. A long, long way. You know what I always thought was pretty interesting? I know that in 1.0, they had a system that was kind of similar to the Trust, but it was only one person. They were basically your partner. And you could pick like a variety of like, or at least the variety that was available in the time in terms of races and what genders were within the races. Obviously, like, female Highlanders weren't really a thing back then. Male Mikote were not a thing either. And it was pretty neat to see like the different kinds of like personalities that you can get from certain races. It's a pity it took a threat of annihilation for everyone to cast their grievances aside, but better late than never, I suppose. And I think, yeah, this partner was supposed to was part of the quest line of you like helping Minfilia's side of the story back then. And I think they even actually get a little, not like antagonistic, but they definitely put their foot down in terms of what's going on, and they kind of like fight against Minfilia and with some things. I thought that was kind of cool. It's a shame that we have nothing alluding to them or anything, or at least for people who are legacy characters. Well, now that we're out of the earshot of other delegates, I hope you will forgive me if I speak my mind. Let me begin by saying that I have dreamed of this day since the moment I first set foot upon these shores, and that I was as heartened as anyone to see the peoples of Eorzea pledge their solidarity. Even as they uttered their declarations, all I could think about was the conflict to come, the sacrifices that would be made, and the lives lost. Inevitabilities that I still struggle to accept. But at least, now there is hope. The formation of the Grand Company of Eorzea is the first step, the first of many. Many and more. Oh, Kane. Elder Seats here. How might we be of service? I seek Master Alphinaud's assistance in a matter involving Gridania's neighbors, the Sylphs. I know that you and yours have long kept a weather eye upon the crystal trade, the better to predict the coming of primals, and so you'll be familiar with the Sylphs of the Ash-Crowned Consortium. Through their dealings, they have cultivated relations not only with the city estates, but many of the communities besides. Communities such as the Beast Tribes. Just so. It is our hope that we may make use of the Sylphs' established lines of communication to coordinate the efforts of our new fellowship. Yet, there remain certain practical differences between a trade consortium and a grand company. If the Sylphs are to perform their task effectively, they will require the Council of one versed in the operational aspects of an armed force. An armed force founded within the Sylphian goal in mind, no less. The Crystal Braves, yes. Forgive me, Alphanod. I know that it was a painful chapter in your life, but the experience may yet be made to serve the realm. In my hubris, I plotted a course for the Crystal Braves which stretched far beyond the Order's initial conception. What I intended to pave the way for the founding of what I intended to call the Grand Company of Eorzea. But my plans all came to naught. But built upon a frail foundation of lofty ideals, the Order was doomed from the first to collapse under the weight of more worldly interests. And I have no wish to see this new endeavor suffer the same fate. Mayhap I ask too much of you. Not at all. You may count upon my assistance, for what little it is worth. By your leave, I shall prepare a report, including a list of recommendations drawing on the lessons I learned from the failures of the Crystal Braves. You have my gratitude, Master Alphanod, and my trust. When your report is ready, pray share it directly with the Sylphs. With your guidance and the earnest efforts of every goodly soul gathered here this day, I have no doubt but that our fellowship shall emerge from the shadow of the Telepheroi and flourish. Until next we meet, my friends. Alright, see us. Before committing anything to writing, there are a number of people whose thoughts I should like to hear. Former Braves, you understand. Will you join me in seeking them out? I can't think of excuse. Yeah, I mean, come on. We'll help them. Alfie's our bro, our little bro. Thank you. As someone who witnessed the Order's rise and fall, yours would be a reassuring presence. I'll join you. If we're planning to canvass the opinions of your former comrades, it would be a lot quicker if we shared the task of questioning them. Then mayhap Graha can lend a hand as well. I shall accompany Thancred back to the Rising Stones. Between us, I dare say we should be able to provide an accurate enough account of the day's events. Hey. So 2 little Elzen and 2 cats. Nice. Except, you know, Elzen, these 2 Elzen are still short. You should be glad of your company, Graha. I shall explain the details on the way. And I'm taller than all of you. I am, right? Yeah. Well, obviously Alfie's little. Alize's little. She's like up to my shoulders. And then I'm like a few inches taller than him. Oh god, why are you so tiny? He's literally like the shortest height a male Mikoni can be. It would not be easy to revisit the past, but sometimes one must look back to see the way forward. By the way, did you happen to read about this? Graha, you know, the whole Crystal Brave stuff in the books you learn or read in the future? I take it we'll simply be paying the Sylphs a visit. How fascinating it will be to speak with them in person. Though I gather conversation can prove rather challenging. Just be ready to dance for them. So, what's the plan, brother mine? Before discussing the task at hand, I should probably admit that the report I proposed is largely written. Not long after the fateful day in Ul'dah, I penned a detailed account of the organization's history, from the events that led to its conception to the failings that brought about its demise. This I did primarily as a means of making some semblance of responsibility. Nor did I imagine that it might later be referred to by those seeking to form a similar organization. And while I made every attempt to be objective, the account was mine alone, its events viewed from my singular perspective. For it to be of use, however, it must be broadened to encompass the viewpoints of all involved. Only then can it answer what seems to me to be the crucial. wow, that actually is like, right there is like, that's evidence of character development. Obviously he did all on his own back then because he thought, I know what's better for everyone. I know what's the best course for them and for this land. So obviously my perspective is the only one that matters, really. So it's good that he's like, no, like that was actually a bad thing. Like he acknowledged that, like, yeah, that wasn't that great. We need more perspectives on it. You've come a long way, boy. I'm so proud of you. Okay. Namely, why, after the Crystal Braves disbanded, did some members choose to remain with us, while others did not? I see. You think the answer will tell us something about the nature of the ties that bind our new Grand Company together, and that this knowledge might help us to prevent it from falling apart when those bonds are inevitably tested. And that is my hope, yes. But the questions I would ask are uncomfortable to some. As the former commander of the Crystal Braves, I doubt that those who abandon the cause would welcome my inquiries. Then Graha and I will just have to try. Meanwhile, the two of you can talk to the ones who kept the faith. A fine suggestion. Have care, however. Certain of my former comrades are of questionable character, so keep your wits about you, and let us reconvene in Gridania later on. If you have no objections, I have in mind to begin by speaking with Riol and Elian. If memory serves, the two of them will be attending an intelligence briefing at Castrum Oriens. Let us seek them out there. Castrum Oriens. That's the one that's in here, right? Yeah. I remember. Alright, we gotta power through. We gotta see if we can make it to Endwalker. Alright, Alfie, we're here. Well, such briefings are seldom exciting affairs. Their importance in coordinating our efforts with our allies cannot be overstated. In that regard, Alian and Riol have been most dependable. Yeah, they are. Oh, I didn't expect to see you here, Sari. But if you enjoy intelligence briefings, you've come to the right place. How exciting. Well, look who it is. And what brings you two here? Wouldn't have anything to do with the big meeting, would it? In a manner of speaking, I have been assigned a task, you see, for which I require the assistance of former members of the Crystal Braves. So, you want to know why we decided to stick with the Scions, huh? Ain't an easy thing to put into words, that. As I once explained to Sari, I spent a long time agonizing over my failure to alert you to the traitors in our midst. For my negligence, I was captured along with many others, and we were powerless to prevent the tragedies that ensued. Not a day goes by that I do not think back to those fateful events. By joining the Scions, I hope to redeem myself, and I will continue to serve the cause for as long as I am able. But that wasn't my only reason. When we were finally reunited at the Rising Stones, you refused to blame anyone but yourself for the fall of the Crystal Braves. And in spite of everything that had happened, everything you had suffered, you took us back without a moment's hesitation. We would not have blamed you had you turned us away, but when you gave us your trust instead, what else could we do but to try to repay it? Nothing, that's what. As for me own tale, well, I've always felt the Scions has something in common with me old crew. The duty of the strong is to protect the weak. That was our creed, and strive to live by it to this day. But as time's gone on, I've learned that strength comes in many shapes and sizes. From a horror builder to Mistress Tataru, we've all of us got something to offer. And now one of us is doing it for personal gain, because we believe there's more important things than that. Things worth protecting, which is what being a Scion's all about. I'm at a loss for words. Thank you, my friends. To hear this from you means more than you know. Forgive me. Sari, could you... Oh yeah, sure, I'll take over. Let me see. Give us your thoughts. Why do you think Australia's ended in failure? I mean, that one's kind of obvious. Some sneaky sons of bitches slid... No, wait. I can't even say that because fucking Laurentius was actually like straight up invited into it. Fuck that guy. I'm glad he's executed. I'm pretty sure he was executed. I just remembered, like, in Stormblood, like after the main expansion, they're like, oh, by the way, we found a Lalafell and a Hyr, like, running away, which was pretty much implied to be Laurentius and Yu Hase. Which, fuck that guy, too. And then he asked, like, Robon asked, like, what do you want us to do with them? Like, if, like, hypothetically, what would you want to do? And then it was like, oh, like, either imprison him for life or execute, and I picked execution. I mean, come on. Sari will be all for execution. Or just give us your thoughts, fuck it. I feel like bringing up the failure would be a little... Well, it's found in ideals were something to be proud of, but ideals alone don't make a crew. If every swap who signed up with good intentions, there was another who was only in it for the coin, the glory, or both. Ours was quite a disparate band, and while I will never forgive Ilberd, the fact that we managed to function all was thanks in large part to his efforts. Yeah, he did kind of held it together back then. Just a pity he was doing it all for the wrong reasons, huh? Only takes one bad apple, they say. And the Braves had a barrel full of them. Not like the Scions. We might look like a ragtag band of misfits, but deep down, we've all got that shared sense of purpose. And why? Because the Tower sifted out all the glory hunters before they made it through the door. I see. So while our ranks comprise a diverse range of people, each with their own individual strengths, we're all united in purpose. Thank you, my friends. With your permission, I shall make a record of our discussion and refer to it when drafting my recommendations. Until we meet again. Okay. You're right there, Alfie. I know this is kind of a bit of a sore spot for you, but you're hanging in there, though. Lemon muffin. No, I want that chicken fettuccine. That sounds awesome. Well, I think I've taken up enough of our colleagues' time. And I'm conscious that less life-affirming testimonies await. Let us make our way to Gridania and hear what the others have learned. Alright, see you guys. Alright, to Gridania. Also, I'm gonna bring up a wild thing that I'm doing on my my main account, is that I am going through, because I'm leveling up other jobs and stuff, and right now I'm currently doing, Summoner, which is really fun now, by the way. It's fucking awesome. I love it. The one magic class I actually like. I tried Black Mage, I didn't like it. I don't have much experience with Red Mage, but Summoner, that's some good shit there. But anyway, yeah, like, I've been... You see how you see the, all the little side quests on the side here? I've been tackling every single one of them. Oh wait, this is not where I'm supposed to be. Oh shit, they're in Ogredania. Fuck. Alright, well I've come this far. I'm gonna commit to it. We're gonna run there. So yeah, I've been doing a lot of side quests on that one. Some of them are kind of like, eh. But you know, one thing I learned. The side quests that have like pictures in them or something. That's the good ones. Or even some that tend to be like picked up like after another, like. Oh, and then I noticed that if you do complete like a set, sometimes a new quest line would open, and then... Wait, where am I going? Over here. Where is this? That's the Lancer one, right? Yeah. Wow, been a while since I've been there. My old teacher. My first master, actually. Sari started as a Lancer. Hang on, y'all. I'm gonna visit my old master. Hello, master. It's been a while. I am pleased to hear that you have been cleared of all charges. Oh, he's talking about the whole... the whole, like, freaking banquet that happened. As befits a Lancer, you face your ordeal with composure and resolve. And in so doing, you have risen above it. Oh, wow. So how's it going here? The guild fares well, and this is no small part due to your positive influence, my friend. Those guild members who had the chance to cross lances with you went on to improve in leaps and bounds. Even those who but caught a glimpse of you in action showed remarkable gains in skill and spirit. As you have been an inspiration to them, so too will they become an inspiration to those who follow, and so the cycle continues. As the master of this guild, I count my blessings that fate has seen fit to guide your steps to us. Aww. Thanks, master. I will keep going and make you proud. Although, it's been a while since I leveled up Dragoon. Yeah, level 54. Shit. Because that's when I picked the Dark Knight, and I love Dark Knight. I will go back and level all these other ones on the side, though. Because I'm pretty sure with my main account, once I reach Summoner level 90, that's probably going to be it for me. Because at this point, I've tried almost every class there is. The only ones I have not done is... Gunbreaker, Reaper. I would say Sage, I guess, but... I mean, Summoner kind of levels up Scholar at the same time, which I'm intending to use that to do the healer role quests and stuff for Shadowbringers and Endwalker, so... So I guess you could say I did try Astro and Conjurer, or White Mage. I just hate healing. I might do just Sage on the side, I don't know. I'll try Sage. I've done all of these already now. Dancer's still my favorite, but I haven't done much with Machinist, so... Maybe I'll do that. I did not like Black Mage. I love Arcanist. I've not done much with Red Mage though, and I can't even count Blue Mage. It doesn't... Limited job. You can't do much with it. I am not including it. On the way here, I took the opportunity to write up my notes from our conversation with Alian Real. All that remains is to add Eorzea and Graha's findings, whatever they may be. So what did you find? When Eorzea sets her mind on something, there is no stopping her, and her mind was truly set on finding former braves. For a while, I even feared what she might do to them, but in the event, she was admirably civil, for the most part. What's that supposed to mean? What'd you do? Thanks to Tatar's ever dependable intelligence, we managed to track down a handful of former braves without any great difficulty. Some were forthright, others less so, but we heard enough to form a picture. I must warn you, Alphanod. Some of their comments were harsh. I can only imagine, but their opinions are no less vital to my report. I seek the unvarnished truth. Damn. Alfie is braving the comment section. Looking at both the bad and the good. Thank you. I'll set about adding your findings to my own at once. In the meantime, pray go on ahead to Little Solace and seek out Elder Frixio. I will join you anon. So, leave me to attend my report and join the others in Little Solace. I shan't keep you waiting long. I know how playful the sylphs can be. Yeah, but they're not nowhere near as bad as the pixies, I think. Where were they at again? Hawthorne Hut. Wow. It's been a while since we flew through here. Feels nice. Nostalgic even. Hey, hey. Now that I think about it, of the four of us, only you and Alphanod have any real experience in conversing with sylphs. Still, it can't be that hard, can it? Like I told Graha, you gotta be ready to dance. They like you to get jiggy. Though I had the honor of sharing a table with Elder Frixio and Alamigo, I did not have an opportunity to speak with him. I do hope my studies have granted me a sufficient grasp of his people's customs. Yeah, okay. Ah, welcome, Brave One and friends of Brave One. How good it is to see Walking Ones again so soon after the meeting. Ah, here it is! Should this will perform the customary dance of greeting! No, be at ease. It is true that these ones once delighted in making Walking Ones dance, but no more. Horn One Kane Senna said that Walking Ones would be coming to Little Solace. Imperial Ones also invaded Sylphlands and abducted many of these ones, so these ones will be glad to bear messages between fighting friendly ones. That is heartening to hear, Elder. It will require all ones to work in unison to stop the Telepheroi. These ones will try very hard, of course, but in matters of war, these ones have little experience. Any advice Walking Ones can provide will be most welcome. Oh, another pretty silver-haired one? And in quite a hurry, it seems. Alze, you must come quickly. Whatever's the matter, Alphana? Don't tell me. You couldn't read my handwriting. What? No, a twin outer officer accosted me as I was about to set out. Sharlayan has sent an envoy, who is due to arrive in Gridania at any moment. And... an envoy? Could it be that Kryl has managed to sway the forum? Oh shit. We shall know soon enough. But there is more. The envoy has requested that the two of us attend the audience with the Elder Seats here. Really? I can see why they might want Scion to be present, but us specifically? Wait. It isn't who I think it is. It is. I could scarce believe it myself, but when I inquired as to the envoy's identity, I was told that it was one Fortunal Lavier. Your father? Well now. The fact that a serving member of the Forum had journeyed here would be surprise enough. But him? Quite. I glean from this that they are taking the matter seriously. That may be. But why him, not one of the other 98 Forum members? Unless he volunteered for it. It has been some time since you last saw your father, has it not? Could it be that he is concerned for your well-being? Perhaps, but he has always been reluctant to discuss his work with us. Indeed, and whenever we write to our parents, it is invariably our mother who replies. Really? Nevertheless, I welcome the opportunity to meet with him after so long, even if it is secondary to his true purpose here. Elder Frixiel, low though I am to cut our visit short, we must return to Gridania. Pray accept my apologies, along with my report. Never mind, there will be time to talk later. This one won't keep walking ones from more urgent matters. Go. The audience will be held at the Lotus Stand, where the elder seat seer awaits even now. Let us be on our way. Oh shit, I get to finally meet your guys' dad. Alright, Gridania, right, bam. No. Okay, Nalfaga's altar. Okay. Time to meet Papa Farshinalt. Am I saying that right? Farshinalt? Whatever. I'm pretty sure they'll say how it's supposed to be said. Come on. Traveling through the ether at the speed of sound. Alright, yeah, here. Old Gridania. Alright, this is it. Welcome, Warrior of Light. The other seeds here and your friends are waiting within. Alright. Let's get this show on the road. What we got? Is he here already? Don't look like it. How are you feeling? After all this time away, it'll be good to see my father, even if it is an official meeting. 99 may seem like a lot of members, but before the Forum was founded, every person of age in Sharlayan was given equal say in its governance. Was that a good idea? Many of the institutions that are still active today were established by the people's vote, not least the Studium. As Alze and I were constantly reminded during our time there, is an example of what can be achieved through absolute democracy. Huh. I'm not even going to try to pretend to understand how that works, but okay. During my time in Sharlayan, I heard much of Fortunat Leveillard. He is a gifted speaker, known amongst other things for the uncompromising application of foreign policy. Okay, so he's pretty stubborn, I guess. My friends, I thank you all for coming so swiftly. Word of Master Fortunat's visit took us quite by surprise. When the Alliance granted Mistress Crow permission to request Sharlayan's aid, we did not anticipate so prompt a reply. Much less that it would be delivered by a member of the Forum. What the nature of that reply may be, we shall soon discover. Okay, here we go. Oh wow, it's pretty. Oh shit, this is him?
Elder Seedseer, I thank you for granting me this audience. I am Fortunat Leveillard, here in my capacity as representative of the Forum.
It is I who should thank you, Master Fortunat, for journeying so far and so swiftly. Would that our first meeting could have been under happier circumstances.
It has been too long, Father. You look well.
As do you both. Ameliance will be glad to hear that you are taking care of yourselves.
How is Mother?
She misses you terribly, of course, but is otherwise a picture of health.
Aw.
Circumstances apart, I'm grateful that our meeting has afforded me the chance to be reunited with my children at long last. And I believe I also owe you thanks for the hospitality you showed my father, Louisoix, during his sojourn in Eorzea.
Oh, that's right, he was situated in Gridania.
All thanks we owe to him. In the days prior to the 7th Umbral Calamity, it was your father's tireless efforts which granted us a means to vanquish the primals. Were it not for him, our strength would have been quite spent by the time the Empire arrived. That Gridania still stands is in large part his achievement. He was a great man.
Yeah, he was pretty cool.
He would doubtless have been moved to hear you say so. I must confess, however, that I opposed his decision to intervene. And my position remains unchanged.
Wait. Are you here to say no?
To chart the course of history, not to change it. I am familiar with the Sharlayan stance.
It is more than that. It is our way of life. Who we are. But I came here not to deliver a lecture, but the Forum's answer to your request.
I mean, it seems pretty obvious now.
Sharlayan will under no circumstances intervene in the conflict between Eorzea and the Garlean Empire.
Oh, that's how they see it.
May I ask for what reason the Forum has come to this decision? The final days spell the end not only for Eorzea, but the entire world.
The final days? Pray spare me your hyperbole. This conflict is no more than the latest in a series of petty squabbles between yourselves and Garlemald. One in which Sharlayan will take no part. If the final days were truly upon us, we would know.
How?
Father, you must ask the Forum to reconsider. You
How
may
would you
feel
know?
safe on your little island across the waves. But if you imagine the Telepheroi will leave you be, you are mistaken. They mean to kill us all. Themselves included.
Alphino is right. We have seen what the enemy is capable of, the lengths to which they'll go. This is no time to turn a blind eye. If Eorzea falls, so too will Sharlayan. So if you truly love our homeland, you will join us. Now, before it's too late.
I thought you knew better than to raise your voice to your elders. It seems I was wrong. Wrong to ever let you leave, Sharlayan. I consoled myself that your time abroad would instill in you some hint of restraint, of discipline. But I see now that Eorzea has made fools of you both. Have you forgotten why it was that I so vehemently opposed your grandfather's departure? For all his wisdom, his only solution was to go to war. Death, devastation, ruin. Even those who claim victory are scarred for life. What prize could ever justify such sacrifice?
Hey man, your dad literally died to try protecting Eorzea. And while yes, we did lose a lot of people during that calamity when friggin' Bahamut went nuts, he still stopped it from getting any worse than it did.
It is the duty of the learned to avert such tragedy. By fanning the flames of war, you forsake all you once held dear.
Oh, yes. We're gonna throw his father's words right back at him. To ignore the plight of those who might conceivably save is not wisdom, it is indolence.
I see your friend shares your misguided ideals. But unlike her, you should know better.
By espousing
Misguided, that's what you're...
barbaric notions, you subvert the teachings of Sharlayan and place all we have worked for in jeopardy.
Oh, hey, Daniel. Hi.
Alphino, Alizé, as of this moment, you shall no longer bear the name of Leveilleur.
What?
Father.
How dare you?
Choose to live your lives is no longer my concern. If you wish to walk the path of ruin, I will not stand in your way.
He disowned them.
While Sharlayan may have no intention of intervening in this conflict, we can still part as friends. Will you not stay and speak with us, that we might learn of Sharlayan's hopes for the morrow?
I have said what I came here to say. Any further discussion would be meaningless.
Father! Wait! Don't bother, Alizé!
How can you stand there and watch him walk away? How can you let this happen?
Father's balloon popping ears. No! My poor twins! They've been disowned. My poor children. It's okay. I will adopt you. You'll be okay. Is it we who walk the path of ruin? Time will tell. Oh man. In order to avoid conflict with Garlemald, the Forum went so far as to order the abandonment of an entire city-state. Their refusal to aid us now is, I am sorry to say, entirely consistent with their historic position. I mean, yeah, I kind of expected that, but I didn't expect that guy to disown them. And here I was, like, thinking, oh, whoa, shit, it's her dad. Holy crap. Now I'm like, I feel dumb for stressing it. My poor kids. Here, hug for you, Alice. Alright. Do you want me to slap him? I can do that for you. So that's what he came here to say. That we're all fools for having the temerity to defend ourselves against the Telepheroi? As for the rest, like it or not, this was the Forum's decision. To watch from afar while the Eorzea burns. Father was but the messenger, and has handed down their judgment. I could think of nothing to say that could possibly sway him. I still can't. Oh shit. And Alfie always has something to say. For him to not have anything to say is like, whoa. To have prolonged the discussion would have changed little, for it is not only Master Fortunal who must be persuaded, but the Forum as a whole. Their decision was made ere your father crossed the sea. Nor is it like to be changed, and so we shall face the Telepheroi without their aid. Forgive me, but if they had no intention of helping us, then why would they go to the trouble of sending an envoy in the first place? Would they not have simply kept their counsel, as they're wont to do? Maybe they want a Happy Meal. Oh, I got taken to McDonald's. Siri, has Master Fortune not arrived yet? Yeah, and he disowned the twins? Then it is as I feared. My efforts were in vain. I pleaded our case to as many Forum members as I could, but they flatly refused to discuss the matter. No, that's not exactly true. I should rather say that they ignored every word I said on the subject, without exception. It was almost unnerving. Could it be that they are hiding something from us? That might go some way to explain Master Fortunal's performance. I am a little wondering about how he said, oh, if the final days were upon us, we would know. So I'm like, how would you know? When he said that, oh yeah, there it is. When he said that they would know the final days were truly upon us, I dismissed it as pride. But where did they genuinely believe that they know how the world will end, and simply disagree with us about the circumstances? That, I don't know. But something tells me they are not as unconcerned about the Telepheroi as they claim. If the threat were real, why else would they be so standoffish and secretive? I would very much like to delve deeper into this, but I'm afraid I've exhausted every avenue of inquiry. Nor have I fared any better with my other mission, researching Hydaelyn and the Ethereal Sea. I tried enlisting the help of the experts in the field, but it appears the Forum has forbidden anyone from cooperating with us. Obstructed at every turn. So it would seem, but don't lose heart just yet. With all the knowledge and acquaintances we have between us, we could still find a way forward. To that end, I would like you all to join me here, when the time is right, of course. I'm aware that matters in Eorzea stand on a knife edge, but with your permission, I can at least start making the necessary arrangements. I've always wanted to visit Sharlayan. No, I'm too dumb for Sharlayan. You know what, fuck it. I guess we could see where the twins and Graha lived. And Thancred and Ishtola. Basically all the Scions, almost all the Scions are from there. And so you shall. Albeit under less than happy circumstances. It may take a while to secure entry for you all, but I'll let you know when everything is in order. Look after yourselves in the meantime, won't you? Yeah, okay, we'll try not to die. Your speculations give me cause to hope, yet if these seeds will bear fruit, I cannot say. While it is possible that Sharlayans hide some secret truth from us, there can be no certainty that its exposure will prompt in them a change of heart, and so for the present, we must needs comfort the plight in which we find ourselves. The Forum has refused our request for aid, and it falls to us alone to contend with the Telepheroi. Even with all the Eorzea standing united, there's no guarantee that we will prevail. What does Sharlayan intend to do if we fail? Alright, give me that chicken fettuccine. Awesome. I'm gonna stack up on food. I think I do have a lot of food, actually. A whole lot of friggin' food. Oh, and I got all these coffers. But these will be very useful when I get to leveling my other jobs, whenever I do that. Oh my god, I have even more food. My inventory is supposed to be food. Look at that, I got paella. Oysters in the half shell. Orphan cordon bleu. Baked mega piranha. Blood tomato juice. Damn, I got a lot of fucking food, what the fuck? A shore log. Spaghetti carbonara. And spaghetti pescatore. This is making me hungry. I should stop looking at this. I just ate too. God damn. Why am I like this? The forum includes representatives from all of Sharlayan's central institutions. With them hindering Crown's investigation, she will struggle to make any headway on her own. Oh, fuck. Okay. Oh. This is it. Death unto dawn. Stock for winter, right? You know what? I actually heard that's us. That's, okay. You know how, like, during fall and into winter, we get all the really sugary, fatty kind of stuff coming out? I mean, there's Halloween, obviously, but then there's also, like, all these desserts, like pumpkin spice, peppermint stuff. And then there's the idea of, oh, hey, Christmas dinner and Thanksgiving dinner. So I heard that the reason why humans are very drawn to this in particular during these months is because it's like an innate instinct to want to eat this fattening food, to stockpile fat, obviously, for the winter months. Basically, it's going on our primitive need for doing that, because, you know, well, like when we're like scavenging for food and stuff, we didn't know when the next meal was coming, so you had to eat as much fattening stuff as you could to live off that fat in case you starve. Only Thanksgiving, Christmas, New Year's. Yeah, there you go, New Year's too. All the food. And then all the freaking stuff that comes in with that, like pumpkin spice, pumpkin flavored stuff during October. What else happens? Stuffing, potatoes and gravy. All the pies. All the peppermint stuffing for Christmas. I know this is what they promote a lot. That said, I do like the peppermint shake from Chick-fil-A. That shit's awesome. I love it. Anyway, oh god, I'm derailing because of food. While Sharlayan's stance is indeed disappointing, we cannot allow ourselves to be distracted from the challenge before us. There's much more to be done. I shall begin by sharing the Forum's response to my counterparts in the Alliance. Meanwhile, I would ask that the Scions... Grave tidings, walking ones! Grave tidings! That's a sylph. Calm yourself, my gentle friend. What has occurred? These ones who went to see the feathered ones sent terrible news. Destroying ones have appeared in Zelfatol. Destroying ones and capture ones, and even frightful, godly ones. Our feathered ones didn't stand a chance, and were sent flapping and squawking. When did this happen? Is it too late to help them? Too late, yes. Much too late. But luckily, destroying ones were only passing through, and continued on west. Feathered ones who did not fight were left unharmed. West. That would be Kurthus. Ishgard! Valentine's chocolate. Oh yeah, that's another one. My lady, the Ishgardians report the Telepheroi have emerged from the eastern highlands of Kurthus and are marching at speed. Though their purpose is yet to be determined, the Cartano Flats would soon their most likely destination. Lord Aymeric has already dispatched his forces and requests our immediate support. Tell him he shall have it. The time has come for the Grand Company of Eorzea to prove its worth. Well, mayhap it is a mercy that we do not have time to stew upon our misfortunes. Come, my friends, let us make haste to Cartano. Why isn't Cartano like a official zone that we can explore yet? I mean, I know the lore reason in that it's supposed to be like a no man's land kind of thing, but still. Well, wait, this one almost forgot. Destroying ones were said to be led by cackling robed one. This one must see that all the walking ones know. Farewell. Van Daniel. Oh great, I can slap him. Who else? It was only a matter of time before that grinning maniac showed himself again. I shall have an airship ready to bear you to Cartano. Proceed to your preparations, and report to the landing with all haste. Alright. I always wondered how the guys with spears handle doorways. I'm pretty sure they kind of like duck down and bend forward a little bit. You just gotta watch your step if you see them approaching, because if you go into a doorway while they're doing that, you're gonna get stabbed right in the face. Depending on the height of the person, I think you might be a little safer if there's an Elzen and you're a shorter race. At once, my lady. Let us away. Alright, here we go. This is it, y'all. We're walking toward the end. You know, I just realized if it's a Lalafell, they could easily just walk through, but I mean... I still think there'd be some collision if someone were to walk in at the same time. And it sounds painful. Because if they're short, that means their spears are shorter, right? So they could easily just get you, like... Let me see. Because the spear goes like a little above your head. So I would think that if it's a Lalafell, they could easily stab you in the thigh, the gut, or even the groin. So, ugh. That's a big oof. Wait, where are they? Are they in there? Or are they up here? Oh yeah, there they are. Fordola? Come on. This won't take a moment, alright? Okay. Sari, it would seem Fordola here has come all the way to Gridania to find us. I've explained the situation, but she insists her business is urgent. Aye, it'll be over sooner if you shut up and come with me. Oh, okay, okay. Getting stuck in the doorway. Sorry guys, can't battle today. Spare stuck. Oh, the spare stuck. Are involved.
Arenvold! I can't tell you how good it is to see you.
It arrived a lot sooner than expected, eh? The day I craned my neck up at you.
Oh. Ah,
only because
damn.
you're sitting down. Unless...
Afraid so. The Chirurgeons say I may never walk again.
Oh. Almost a love story.
Come on, Alfino, it could be worse. Besides, I didn't come here to dampen the mood. Quite the opposite. All I've ever wanted was to fight for a cause I believe in. But my fighting days are over. So I want you to fight in my stead. Be the hero I can't.
I am no hero.
That's what they all say, though. No one ever calls themselves a hero. Even the ones who eat primals for breakfast. It's for others to decide.
He's not wrong, Alfie.
Look, Alfino. You already are a hero. To me and countless others. We see you doing your damnedest to protect us all. And you're not alone, are you? There are people who believe in you, just as you believe in them.
Well, be sure to give your regards to Telepheroi. Why? Because that sounds the most violent option. We're gonna fuck their shit up for you. Hell yeah.
I know what's at stake, and how many people are depending on you. But I believe in you. Believe that you'll see it through. That's why I'm entrusting my dreams to you. Like Albert and Owley once entrusted their dreams to me.
Oh, those are the people that died. His friends that died in the Waking Sands massacre in ARR. Damn. I like that callback.
There was a time when I would have borne the weight of such expectations without a second thought. But now, I know just how heavy that burden can be. To tell the truth, I'm beginning to wonder if I chose the right path. Sacrifices will inevitably be made for the sake of the ideals I uphold. Maybe I am not the person I thought I was. The person you think I am.
I wouldn't presume to tell you. But I will say this. In spite of everything, you've come this far. The road ahead might not always be clear, but you've never been one to give up or take the easy way out. And everything you do for others. For a brighter future. I'm proud to call you my friend.
Man.
Well,
this is very
I've said
touching.
my piece, so I'll let you go. I know you've got more important things to be doing. Just give what I've said some thought, alright?
See? From your other big bro, adopt the honorary big bro to you. I'm the honorary big sister. Wow, you did that pretty fast. From the last scene.
I shall, my friend. And we will meet again soon, I promise.
Alright, so this is something I kind of found out. Because I happened to find a video of it and I thought it was funny. From this moment on, you're gonna see a lot of like hand clenching, you know, like that you know, them doing that, like clenching their fists. I don't know why. Endwalker had a lot of that shit. I mean, did it quite a few times, like in other expansions, but in Endwalker, it was.
Nothing left for me
It happened just enough that I was like, what? It was very common. Almost like a failed marriage proposal.
You've got a pretty narrow view of what it means to be a hero. Do you know that?
For dogs, basically telling you're dumb.
You think they're all forged in the fires of battle? That it's all about being brave and killing villains?
Tell him, for dogs, tell him.
The others will carry on their fight. But theirs isn't the only one. There are other ways you can make a difference. If you stop feeling sorry for yourself and put your bloody mind to it.
I like how she had that moment right there of being soft, and then was like, nah, let's slap the shit out of you right now. With her words.
There's not much chance of me living the quiet life with you around, is there?
If you're content to twiddle your thumbs thinking of what might have been, that's your lookout. But I reckon you've got some fight left in you.
And I reckon you might be right.
Hey, look.
If there's a way I can still help my friends, I'll bloody well find it.
Fordilla tells it as it is, and sometimes it can be harsh, but man, sometimes you kind of need to hear it. Oh, it's this one. Okay, because last time, I remember the first time I attempted this, I fucking failed it 3 times and then eventually got it. Let's see how long it takes for me to get it this time, because I don't remember how to do it. I don't remember how it goes. These duty things only happen like once or what, like, you usually do it only once unless you do New Game Plus. So, after Pagathon, I had assumed the Telepheroi would continue to target settlements. It is plain they considered Zelfatol a mere obstacle on the road to Carchino. What then draws them to the flats? We must keep close eye on their movements. Okay, here we go. Oh man. You can tell me later what that was all about, but judging by the set of Alphino's jaw, it appears to have done him some good. Thanker and the others have already left the Rising Stones, and according to the communications officer, Amalja and Cobalt forces are also bound for Carchino as we speak. They mean to keep the promise they made in Alamigo, and we must do the same. By sacrificing... Oh, my bad. By saving as many of their tempered kin as possible. Anyway, the airship is ready to depart. We should get going. Oh, here it is. Several cutscenes. Gotta set aside some time. In the event that you're defeated, you'll be able to try again from the most recent of these. It'll be saved at certain points. Oh, okay. Fuck. Okay. Oh, fuck, man. Let's do this shit. Alright, we're here, y'all. Are we ready to fuck some shit up? Because I am.
My fellow Scions, as I am sure you will have heard, we can expect no help from Sharlayan, nor are we any closer to discerning the Telepheroi's grand design. And now, our adversary moves against us in unprecedented numbers, compelling us to answer in kind. The outlook, in short, is bleak. Yet though our foes are many, and we but few, we may still tip the balance in Eorzea's favor.
Okay.
Of course. We will do what we always do. Deal with the ones our allies can't. A less than daunting prospect, judging by your expression. Could it be that you've dispelled your lingering doubts, Alphino?
He's got it, don't worry. He just had to get the fire reignited.
Oh, I doubt I ever will. But as my friends have kindly reminded me,
yeah,
I have come this far, and that must count for something.
Yes, 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 indeed.
Gods be good, Alphino. That's what we've been trying to tell you all along.
For one so bright, you can be remarkably dim at times. There is such a thing as overthinking, you know.
Yeah, I know, Estinian. I'm aware of it. I do it all the time. Personally, I'm saying this not in character, but...
Might I suggest that we continue this conversation after the battle? It would appear that Telepheroi have already arrived.
I'll do what I can to cure the Tempered, but they'll have to be incapacitated first.
Have care, my friends, for none can say wherefore our foe did choose this fateful field to be our battleground. Whatever may transpire, pray grant him not the pleasure of deterring you.
Okay, got it. Into battle we go. None of you are allowed to die. Alright, who are we starting as? Or am I gonna start as myself? I don't remember. Fuck. Why is my memory like this? Why can't I remember this one fight? Oh, wait, hold on. I'm gonna pull this up right here. Oh, shit. Yay, it gets to be me. Listen well, friends. That's the fire sweeping across Cartino. Okay. As for the acid, he has briefly sighted with the battlefield but has since vanished. He likely intends to watch events unfold from afar. Thus far, the movements of the Lunar Primal have proven difficult to predict. Even when poised to ambush our troops, they instead withdraw for some unknown reason. Whatever the Telepheroi's plan may be, the Primals are our primary targets. Alright. Understood, they will not loot the Scions for long. Has 2 spare armors in case of the first armor breaks.
Prepare yourself.
Alright, let's do this shit. Who's gonna fight me? Is it you? Ah, wait. I don't have my tank stance on. Alright. Now we're ready to fuck shit up. Let's go. Quietness. Go. Die. Get out of here. I'm gonna kill this thing. Wait. What's targeting me? Oh, this thing. Alright. You wanna dance? Let's go. Let me bring another dance partner in. Get out of here. Oh, he resisted it. I really wish I had more attacks than this. So they would overwhelm us with numbers. Oh shit. I'll keep them occupied, the rest of you keep out the primals. Oh, seek out the primals. Oh shit. Oh my god, there's a lot of shit going on. Oh, I guess they're just doing that. Alright. Something's not right. I don't see any primals. Uh-oh. Tank commander. Yep. Hey, look at my pose. I love it. And science right across the field, Eorzea and Graha take the fight to the Telepheroi. Okay. Okay, this is where we left them behind. Okay. Got it, got it, got it. Please give me a moment to familiarize myself with the with her spells, because I did not know. Pull back, pull back. Hold on. How does this work? I won't be carrying anyone at this rate. We'll have to capacity first. Okay, Contra 6. There's an attack with a potency of 400 to target and all enemies nearby. Okay, so that's an AoE. Got it. Restores. Okay, Vercure. Okay, that's pretty on the nose. I know what that is. There's an attack with a potency of 440. This is a combo. Ver Flare, Ver Arrow, Ver Stone, Ver Flare. Okay. Scorch combo. Core, Post. For Holy and Scorch, okay. And then Crimson Saber deals unexpected damage with the potency to 200 to all units. So another AoE. So we got 2 AoEs, a singular attack, and then 2 combo attacks. Okay. Sounds easy enough, I guess. Oh fuck, I haven't done Red Mage. I don't know how this works. Alright. Ah, I hate the standing stool shit. Alright, well that's cooler. This is more useful with a bunch of enemies.
Allow me.
Oh shit. Unless the spells do— oh, that's the— alright, that's the physical combo. Nice. Oh shit. Alright, that was cool. Yo, flashy, I like that.
Just the beginning.
Alright. It's just the one dude, and I can do this now. Oh, what are you doing? Oh! Alright. Come on. Alright, Vercure him. Oh wait, did it not work? Alright, there we go. Oh, pray. Shit. Uh-oh. Run! Oh, okay. It's easy to earn a moment's respite. Okay. Let's take this opportunity to cure the tempered. Okay. Send Angela to cure the tempered. Oh shit. How do I do this? I just— oh, okay, there we go. Ethereal depletion. Holy crap, that was a lot. 55 minutes? You mean 55 seconds? Maybe? I don't— oh wait, oh, 55 minutes to do it. Oh, okay, never mind. That actually makes a lot of sense because of how long this whole fucking instance is. That must have been our checkpoint right here. Oh, thank goodness. Oh god, what is it? Do you see that? The glyph? Yes. How worried should we be? I mean, that looks pretty serious. Listen well and judge for yourself. Though I can see ethereal currents, I had not thoroughly examined those that flow through the heart of Cartano. But now that I'm here, things have become clear. The flats conceal an etheric confluence, like to the pillars of the Ozan steppe, but greater in scale. Far greater. Oh. The glyphs that found Daniel has conjured reach into its very midst. And I believe I know the purpose. Should the Lunar Primal destroy them, it would spark a chain reaction with the potential to obliterate the confluence entirely. The resultant disruption of the flow of ether would sow chaos among the elements, prompting earthquakes, floods, and tempests large enough to lay waste to the realm. That he would go so far cometh as little surprise. We must needs protect the confluence at all costs. Okay, makes sense that she totally wouldn't really know what was going on here until she was actually there, because come on. No one goes to Cartano. There's some very few rare occasions, that's it. I'm Oriange. No, I don't want to be a healer. Why would you do this to me? Fuck. Alright. Ugh. Aspect of Helios. Restores own HP. Okay, so that's like Medica. Got it. Creates a fixed science center on the caster. Reduces damage taken by 10% herself. And any party members who enter. Healing over time. Okay. So it's like an AoE area thing. Yeah. Benefic. Okay, that's the healing one. Malefic is the attack. Deals unexpected damage to the plus 10. Lord of Crowns combo. Executes the... Leave everything to fade as you draw a card from your Divining deck. Restores 10% of maximum MP. And then Lord of Crowns. Aspect damage with opponents do 270. Okay. They're really simplifying the card drawing aspect of it. The scroll combo. Leave everything to fade. Okay. Restores 20% of maximum MP. And then damage deals increase while weapons cast time and recast time, spell cast time and recast time. Holy shit. And auto attack delay are reduced for yourself and all nearby party members. Alright, so that's the buff. Alright, so this is the combo, damage combo, the buff, heal, the singular attack, Medica with regen, that's pretty cool. So another healing for all party members, and then we got the mitigation, because it's the reducing damage too, and it heals. Okay. Oh, fuck, I don't want to do this. Doesn't healers hide behind rocks? Yeah, you would think. Lunar Odin. I don't want to do this. Alright, y'all, let's go. Malefic. Let's kick his ass. Why is Odin as the primal, though? And Tajat. Ah, you bastard. That hurts. Alright. Heal. Oh shit, heal Thancred. Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit.
shall protect you.
There we go. Was I not supposed to move? Ow. Okay, I'm trying to target this guy. Alright. Alright, let's buff everyone else. Bam. Holy crap. Alright. I can't see. Okay. Uh-oh. Oh shit, can I heal this? Please tell me I can heal this. I can. Okay. Holy shit. Holy shit. Boost it up, boost it up, boost it up. Alright. Oh shit, Thancred. Ishtola! Alright. Alright, we're all topped off. We had enough of your shit. God damn it, stop your room-wide AoEs. I hate this shit. I hate healing. I hate healing so much. You have no idea. Uh-oh. Can I do this? Alright, just don't do anything, just don't do anything, just don't do anything.
Away with you!
Shit. Come on. Oh, we need to get him out. Oh, okay. Holy shit. Alright. Alright. Buff, buff. Oh god. Oh, run! Ow. Alright, I can heal myself, that's fine. I'm gonna follow Ishtola, she would know. Alright. Oh crap. Oh. No, that's the wrong one. Fuck, I meant to do this one. Alright, gotta heal everyone else, heal everyone else. Oh, okay. Yeah, the force field level is kind of cool. The only downside is that you apparently cannot move at all, not even do an action. Oh, I hate this. Why are all those sirens mostly magic users? I hate it. I don't like using magic, it slows me down. Gods here now say prepare to lock swords with Lunar Bahamut. Oh, rejoice in the glory of combat! I do like that they're playing the primal music though, that's awesome. And he has a very cool song. Alright, I think he's a paladin, right? Wait, no. You had to be black maging this, didn't you? You were a paladin just a moment ago. Why would you switch? It would have been better. But no. What is this? Ayo, what? This is like a combo of white mage, black mage. Cure 2. There's the fire combo, fire 4 all the way, holy shit. Allegan Blizzard. Deals ice damage to the opponent's of 300, restores up to 40% of MP. Okay, so it's like the umbral part of Black Mage, okay. There's Thunder. Deals lightning damage to the opponent's of 200, blah blah blah, okay. This is the dot, okay. Damage over time. There's Medica, so that's the... That's our healing with Eorzea. And Break. Prevents spell casting, movement, and other activity of all nearby enemies. That sounds dope. this is actually something he's done in the game too. Okay. This is gonna suck, but alright. You really, Eorzea? Let's go fuck shit up. Have at thee! Yeah. Ow. Alright, heal myself. Whoa. What did he do? Is this the one we do break? Oh yes, stop them.
I have you now.
Alright, as long as I do that, it's fine, right? Ow, can you not? I need Blizzard though to restore MP. Alright, we stopped him. Oh shit, Eorzea. Oh no, I was gonna heal her. Oh my god. Okay, she healed herself. Oh, okay, okay. Ow. Alright, I need to heal myself. Alright, dot. Ow, why would you do that? Oh, you're doing this shit, you motherfucker. Oh shit. Thunder, 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 come on! Forms nails. Oh shit. Oh fuck. Oh, made it. Alright. Run, run, run. Alright, and fire. Bam. Oh shit, Eorzea! Okay. Okay, got her. What is this? Oh, a Rose of Immortality. That does not sound good. Uh-oh. I got him. Oh shit, no, I should do this one. Finish off the combo and kill him. Oh man. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Alright, it's now or never. Heal Eorzea, heal Eorzea. Alright, perfect. Dang it, Eorzea, I had to be so squishy. Oh, okay. God, I hate this. I hate being a magic caster. I don't like it. The only one I like is Summoner. But no, all these guys gotta do is the ones that just stand still and cast. How dare they? At the same moment, Ifrit? Oh yeah, that's Ifrit's music. Hey, I didn't. Sorry, I was so into the fight right now. I didn't notice 7 skills showed up. What's up, my friend? We are making our way to the end. Alright, at least I'm handling this better than before. When I first tried this, I fucking failed like 3 times. I do have... No, I don't. Stop getting rid of my tank stance. Alright. Ifrit. I messed up your shit before. I'm gonna do it again. I'll fucking do it again. Let's go. Don't worry about me, boys. I got this shit. This guy is a chunk. Alright. It's just Ifrit. What do you mean be on your guard? Radiant Plume. Is that a room wide? Oh, it's not. Everyone's all over here. I'm assuming this is the right way. Ah, man, I messed up my combo. Fuck. Where'd you go? Where'd you go? Oh, no, you don't. Good nails! Oh, it's just like before. Wait, why are they so chunky?
You're finished.
Alright, maybe I'm supposed to help them. Alright, I'm fine. Come on, boys, come on. Oh, use this. Alright, eat shit. Bring it on. Ha! Just put a flesh one. Alright, staying on my inner darkness. Go steam! Ah, you made me waste my blood spiller. Bastard. Oh wait. Oh. Run. This is what he does to charge. Ow. Alright. Man, you made me waste my good moves. Bastard. How fucking dare you? Enough with this garbage. Royal? When did you know how to do that? Alright. Alright, you're not gonna make me waste my blood spiller now. Alright. We got the shit. We got the shit. Alright. What's he gonna do? Oh. The charge attack. Alright, let me just run through. Can you guys heal that? That'd be great. God damn, stop doing a stupid leap attack. I want to kill you. Oh. This is a lot. So it's come to this. Yes! Oh! The dude Star Diver. Amazing. You guys kind of need this. Let me give you that. Stop it! Don't worry, we'll kill him, we'll kill him. Stop! We got him. Damn. He got like super aggressive in the last part. Okay, that was it, right? Also, interesting note, but the music that plays for Ifrit when you're fighting him, they were originally going to use that music for all the primals. And then they decided, now let's just make it a different song every time. Which, I'm kind of glad they did. I love listening to the different music of the primals.
And thus another plan went up in smoke. I am beginning to see why
so
Lord
many buttons.
thinks so highly of you.
Yes, that's my double crossbars. Honestly, it's pretty functional. It's just that the thing to really know when it comes to controller is to double tap the L2 R2. So once you master that, then super easy to do controller. Can't do Astro on it still though.
Not that this changes anything, you understand. You have merely earned yourself a stay of execution.
Ooh, big words. Well, I mean, it's kind of bad, but not as bad as it could have been. Wait, is there someone down over there? Oh, Alfie's healing them. How it goes? Is he gonna make it? Sweet bathrobe, yeah.
Glory be to Garlemald.
Oh, he's tempered. Oh, look, another fist. It's okay, Alfie. Not everyone you heal can be saved.
How fare the tempered?
We've treated as many as we can, but some were beyond help.
Yeah, I think this was the case with this guy. Wow, those guys look kind of dazed.
Do not hang your head so, brave scions. Though
Hi,
not
I'm
all of
Alja.
our captured brethren could be saved, we are grateful for those whose minds have been restored.
Yeah, 'cause before you had to kill them.
You could do no more, and that is enough. So please hold your heads high.
That reminds me, I gotta do the Beast Tribe quests. I have not been doing that at all. Hardcore warriors with cute ears.
But I'll do better next time. Thank you for your kind words. They mean a lot.
A victory at great cost, but a victory nonetheless.
See, what did I tell you? In just this few little cutscenes that we had, Alfie has done so many fists. Clenched fists.
We must stay strong and press on. Isn't that right?
Yep. It's only gonna get worse from here. Well, we've come this far. Nah, to the very end.
To the very end.
Yes. Can you get there as well, that glitch? Oh, there's the music. That's it. Lots of anger fist. The moon! We're going to the moon, boys. This is so anime. Oh, I really like that subtle glare right now. The road that we walked is lost to the flood. Here proud angels bathe in their wages of blood. And here at the world's end do we cast off tomorrow. Oh, there's the art boy. The art. Is there twins? This is actually really good art of them. I kind of want to see like the rest of the art though of them. Sacred looking good. That's the end of Shadowbringers. That's it. Man, I started this, like, me streaming FF, like, this game, it started way back in April. I remember I did it because I was going through a breakup, and, I needed something to distract me, and being in character as Sari role-playing, it kept my mind off that. So, in the moments that I streamed, there were just moments where I could just not think of that at all. And that's sort of what kept me going with streaming, doing it every time. Almost every night. And honestly, I'm kind of glad of where I'm at now. Back when I started, I had like 20-something subs. Now I'm at 100. Over 100. I'm so happy, glad, you know, that I'm just doing dumb shit here. and people like watching it, or at least like watching how I play or whatever. I don't know exactly what you guys like, but you know. What matters is that you guys do like what I'm offering here and you're sticking with it. I'm still a baby YouTube channel, obviously, 100 subs, but again, I am very thankful. Thank you guys. Out of 10 okays, how many okays would you rate it? Any fun games? Well, since it is October, spooky season, there were ones I've been thinking of doing on the side as well. I know I picked up Skyrim, but I also want to do... Okay, there's two I really want to do during this season. One is the medieval remake. Because, you know, it's a very fitting theme for Halloween. Another one is to really, once more, get out of my comfort zone and play a horror game. And what better game to play than the horror classic that is Amnesia, The Dark Descent. So, those are the main two I've been thinking of. Because my first step out of my comfort zone was Code Vein, which I'm not really someone who plays Soulsborne games, you know? I don't know that, but that time I really tried my hardest in that. Went through it, I fucking beat the game for the first time ever. it was difficult, but it was done, you know? And honestly, like, me being in the game felt so satisfying in itself as well, so... Maybe because, you know, the fact that it's difficult, and when you actually do it, it's like, yes! Give me that, dopamine. I mean, when it comes to Code Vein, yeah, I mean, fun and relaxed, I mean, you can't really relax that kind of game. As a friend of mine told me, I said fuck a lot throughout those videos. So. There we go, we did it. Ah, the gang's all here. Oh, no one's clapping. I remember in ARR when you came back, they're all clapping for you. Alright, well, before we proceed though. But yeah, like, just in the same way, like, I think it was entertaining to see me suffer playing through Code Vein. I think it'd also be just as entertaining to see me suffer through a horror game, which I don't have much experience with. I like watching other people play horror games, and I always think that's fun. But I don't do it myself, and there's a reason why. I don't handle it that well. So, that's sort of why I think the entertainment factor will be pretty good there. All the Star Wars games? No, I have not tried that. I'll look into it though. Good, they got good RP. Okay. I just really like character customization stuff. So if I can recreate Sari in every one of them, I would be happy to. Oh yeah, that reminds me. Another friend was suggesting that I try... What was it called? Dragon's Dogma, I think? You said it was like Skyrim and... some other game. I forgot what. But he said it was really good. And I did look into it. It does look pretty cool, so I would probably like to look into that. So what else is on the dock? I do want to try the Crash Bandicoot remake trilogy. Also for the possible frustration factor in that. I have hesitated with doing the Spyro remakes because I've already done a walkthrough of those, or playthroughs of those, in when I first ever started this channel. And that was my experience with doing some like actual video recording and uploading, not streaming. And that's kind of why I hesitate, because it's already been done before. It's the old PS1 graphics and everything, but at the same time, and if it's been done before, why would I want to do the remake? On the other hand, the remake does look nicer, so. And, you know, it's also very nostalgic for me, because the Spyro games is what I grew up with. Spyro Rage. Oh, Ripto's Rage is the first one I ever played. As Elder Scrolls Zombie, I can't recommend Daggerfall. It's not for anything. Daggerfall, oh. Play them all. In due time, yeah, I will play them all in due time. Okay, and let me see, what else do I have? Oh, one game I have not finished. Shadow of the Colossus. Also a really good game, but it's not one I finish. I always get like 1 or 2 colossi in and then I stop. Is it 1 or 2 or maybe 3 is part tops, but I never actually finished the game. And oh, Subnautica is another fun one, because yes, it's a beautiful game, very fun, and at the same time it's also really terrifying in its own right. So that might also be a good one for Halloween. Going into alien oceans. Nothing better than thalassophobia. Let's see. And I did like how they did the narrative for Subnautica, the first Subnautica. I've seen the second one, what was it, Below Zero? Which that one seems a little more story driven, but what was cool about the first Subnautica was that you would explore and find bits and pieces of like narrative, and then you kind of like put two and two together. Almost like Dark Souls, but Dark Souls was a little more. Dark Souls is interesting because I know it's always like you play it through, you don't really understand much. You play it through again, you think you understand it, and then you watch that YouTuber Vati, one of his videos about the actual story of Dark Souls or whatever game it is, and then you realize you understood nothing at all. That tends to be the cycle. And honestly, it'll be a blind playthrough up to some point, because like I have not played it much. I don't remember much of the Colossi bosses. It's an interesting game though, because it's all about boss fights. That's basically what it is, all boss fights. Anyway, hold on. I'm just getting up to see what other games I have lying around here. Well, I already did Nier Automata, that was fun. Oh, there it is. I found my Elder Scrolls Online case. I bought the case of that. Jesus, I should have just done the fucking, what's it called? The digital version. But on the other hand, I wasn't sure I was gonna like it, so I needed something to, you know, keep a hold of it. Oh, I found my old GameCube Wind Waker game on here. What else do I have around that's lying around? Yeah, Spyro remakes right there I see, and then yeah, Crash Bandicoot, which I noticed is like never been opened. I do also have Kingdom Hearts, but Kingdom Hearts worries me that I feel like some cutscenes would be blocked. I'm actually kind of glad that the games I've been playing for the most part do not have blocked cutscenes, except for what Okami, which the ending cutscenes got blocked, which was stupid. Any Way of the Samurai games? Huh. I think I've heard of that. I would give it a try. Oh, Yakuza. That was one I've always been meaning to try too. It just looked like kind of goofy and fun. So I would like to try a Yakuza game as well. One that I really want to try that unfortunately YouTube basically tells me, no, you can't. It's Dragon Ball Z Xenoverse. Because yeah, I bought the first one and the second game of that, and it's so fun. I like it, but it's a shame that YouTube does not like it being streamed, so fuck me, I guess. So we ain't doing any of that here. Oh, I got my Yakuza. Okay. We'll do that. I also do want to try doing PC streaming. So once I figure that out, that will open way more stuff to as well play. Like one thing I've been wanting to try is Lost Ark, which is an MMO as well, but it's different, you know. And I've been curious. That looks pretty fun. I just want to play it just for the story mostly. I don't care for the, because I know grinding for the good gear is like painful, so I ain't gonna do that. I'm just gonna do it for the story. And let's see. I know some people like seeing gacha games as well. So if I do PC streaming, I probably would try as well. That one that just came out, not Genshin. Everyone's always talking about Genshin. The other one, the Tower of Fantasy one. Because that one gives you character customization. I mean, that drew me in. I like that. The Last of Us could be a good Halloween. Oh. Last of Us could be. That's a good one too. The Yu-Gi-Oh! Classic. Let's see. I'm trying to think of Steam games that could be available that we could try. Oh, I mean, definitely different from everything I played here, but I do I do have a PC game that's called Hateful Boyfriend, which, yeah, it's a dating sim game, and it's oddly with birds. Yeah, it sounds really freaking weird, and yet it works because the narrative is actually pretty good. It's weird, but hey, I like it. That would probably be like a goofy thing to do off on the side. Yeah, birds, I know. Like pigeons. I'm pretty sure most of them are pigeons. Or like some kind of like, you know, species of pigeon. You can't bring that up and not play it. Like, yeah. We shall romance the birds. The bird boys. And let me see. I'll try to explore more PC gaming, yeah. I'll definitely try looking into that. And if it's possible, emulators would be adding another docket of games to play. Like I was talking to my other subscriber, Chelly Cookie, who pops in every other stream. They were telling me that there's probably an emulator of Twilight Princess, Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess. That one's my favorite game. My favorite Legend of Zelda game. I've tried Ocarina of Time. I don't know. It doesn't do it for me. I know that's almost blasphemous to a bunch of Legend of Zelda fans, but I'm sorry. Maybe it's because Twilight Princess is the first Zelda game I played, but yeah, I lean toward Twilight Princess. And I like wolves. There's wolves in there. That's awesome. Thought the battle could not shake the feeling that all present were performing for the amusement of Fan Daniel. Nor did this blith reaction to his latest defeat give me cause to think otherwise. I can only conclude that such failures are of little consequence to his broader scheme, whatever it may be. Zelda Marathon, yeah. And I told Chelly too that if he streamed Twilight Princess, I would watch the shit out of that. I would, just because I love it. I've been watching him play Ocarina of Time, which I'm looking at, I'm like, fuck, I don't barely remember any of this. And even then, my knowledge of it's kind of like limited because I've only played a little bit of the GameCube one, where it was designed for the GameCube, and I played the 3DS version, and that was it. Alright, I'm jumping like a maniac. Alright, you know what? Let's bring an end officially to the Shadowbringers quests. This is it. So yeah, as you can see, there's quite a few things I want to do. When I'll get around to it is it's gonna be a while. But yeah, lots of games I want to try. I trust you all enjoyed a comfortable flight aboard the Pride of the Ishgardian fleet. Lest you worry, the Bonanza has been towed to a nearby location to be retrieved at your convenience. Thanks, Amurk. You have thought of everything, Lord Amurk. And may I say how much I appreciate the hospitality you afforded us on the way home. Think nothing of it. Our destination lay in the same direction, and it afforded me the perfect opportunity to learn how my errant friend has been since last he took his leave. It would seem you have finally found a place to settle down. I merely grew weary wandering the Far East. Returning to more serious matters, while the Telepheroi have been driven from Cartano, it's just likely the bulk of their forces yet remain. Oh, fuck. On the evidence of the Grand Company of Eorzea's first joint military operation, however, I am confident that we have the potential to meet such threats head-on, even without the aid of you and yours. Well, that's good, I guess. As such, while our forces keep the Telepheroi at bay, I would ask that you apply your talents to the task of neutralizing the towers. A sensible division of labor. Well, towers remain, so too will the threat of the lunar primals. And given our expertise in the field of meteorology, we are better qualified to find the solution. There we are. Especially should it happen to lie beyond the Alliance's dominion. Oh wait, an RP game where Goku rides dragons and fights orcs on PS2, but I don't remember the name of the game. That sounds pretty cool. You had me at dragons. There's a time and a place for formal investigations, of course, but certain secrets are wont to hide where only enterprising individuals may venture. I could not agree more. There are none better suited to this task, nor any upon whom I would rather rely. Yay! On behalf of the Alliance, I thank you. We look forward to receiving any information you're able to uncover. And with that, I must take my leave. Should you have need of assistance, pray do not hesitate to ask. Fare you well, my friends. Bye, Amric. I confess, I had hoped to be able to study the towers more closely, vital as they plainly are to the Telepheroi's plans. If we can discern their ultimate function, we'll be one step closer to understanding our enemy's grand scheme. Should we succeed in neutralizing them, of course, it is all but certain that the Telepheroi will mount an all-out invasion. And then it will begin. The one who awaits at the heart of the chaos will come for us. For you. Yet in the end, our true nemesis may be the calamity to end all calamities. The final days themselves. Yeah, this is on next level shit. Yes, alright, Alphina. We need a plan, not portents. As Thancred so eloquently pointed out, we are in a position to seek information from all manner of places, not least Sharlayan. According to Crown, the Forum have been more secretive than ever of late. While this may be related to the appearance of the Telepheroi, that remains a matter of speculation. But one thing is clear. The Forum is determined to keep us from discovering the truth. Master Fortunal's performance at the Lotus Stand was enough to convince me of that. The matter beareth further investigation. I do heartily concur. Nor can I think of a more promising place to look for the answers we seek on the matter of the towers. Sharlayan hath ever been the wellspring of etherological knowledge. Red hair and custom weapons and stuff. I was kind of thinking earlier while you're trying to fall asleep. Different. You know what? I kind of understand that feeling because I remember there's this one Sega Genesis game that my mom would play, and I've seen her play it, and I remember playing the shit out of it too. And then some time ago, I was like, "Man, what was the name of that game?" And I was so desperate that I actually looked up a list of like Sega Genesis games. Basically, I went through it one by one. Even now, like, I just realized I can't remember it now, but I'm pretty sure I kind of have an idea of what was in the name, and if I look for it, I probably would find it. But yeah, I wonder if I could find it right now. Hold on. Was it Burning Force? Yeah, that was the game. That shit was fun. I found it. I care not where we go. Here or there, my lance will be ready. And what of you, Seri? Why are you persuaded to join us? Persuaded? Really? An island of bookworms and bureaucrats, have we no other choice? I mean, I mostly want to talk with the dad. How dare he? Only after I do. If he and his friends in the Forum think we'll leave them alone, if they ignore us, they're in for a shock. It appears we're in agreement. We have but to wait for Kral to secure the necessary permissions. In the meantime, there is a matter I would investigate. Does it involve tall structures? By a strange coincidence, it does. At present I have only a creeping suspicion. But with your help, I will soon find out whether my fears are warranted. I think that's the last that's the last of the Shadowbringers fanfare. Yeah, learn the emote, shush. Meanwhile, the Garlean capital. There he is, flaunting Reaper.
Those Eorzeans certainly are a stubborn bunch. Though I suppose you knew that already. My plan to redirect the ether from Cartano came to a rather less than satisfactory conclusion. It was, in many respects, an abject failure. Which does, of course, raise the question of where we are going to procure the requisite amount. The obvious solution would be to draw on resources a little closer to home, though that would require our dreamer to dream a trifle more deeply?
So be it. The dreamer will not complain.
The dreamer?
Then let us begin the preparations at once. With the gateway of the gods complete, all that remains is to gather the necessary ether, and our prize shall be within reach. The time has come to fulfill your heart's desire. My desire!
You know what? I didn't notice this before, obviously, because I obviously didn't know what Endwalker had. But looking at this, aside from the destruction of the Civil War that was going on, I really think they dismantled their own homes and such, the ones that got tempered, to build that.
To relieve those wretched creatures of their meaningless existence!
While I await you, I shall drink a sea of souls and gorge myself upon the darkened moon. Then you shall come to me, all roiling rage and rancor.
You know, Xenos, you could just ask.
And the stars shall bear witness to our final contest.
Like, literally, he could just ask for a fight and I would be more than happy for it. But no, he has to do this weird, complicated, creepy plan to get my attention. Damn it, Xeno, stop having a weird battle boner for me.
As I thought, the ethereal currents have been disturbed here too.
And that means...
It was the same in Thanalan. Make that every location we surveyed.
And the strength of each current has diminished dramatically. Far more than could be attributed to a natural occurrence.
What tidings bringest thou from Dravania?
We took a number of readings, and noticed that the closer we were to the tower, the lower the etheric density became. In short,
it's draining
the
ether.
towers are drawing upon the land's ether.
Yeah.
Which would explain how they were able to carry out the summonings.
Well, shit.
Our allies must be informed of this. We should return to the Rising Stones and have Tataru relay our findings to them.
Hear me. Hear me. Hear me. Hear me.
Heidelin?
Darkness comes. And with it, the end. The fate of the star is in your hands.
I probably should be concerned about this ghost lady.
Everything all right back there?
I guess. Another shot on the moon. At solemn dawn, grim purpose shines and gazes cast toward moonlit sky. Thus does our final curtain rise, your steps to guide what end betides. There it is, under the darkened moon. That's it. That was it. That's officially it of Shadowbringers. We done! I'm a little sad because I really love Shadowbringers, but Endwalker's really good too. Not only do the members of the Forum intend to adhere to their long-standing policy of non-intervention, they made a point of sending Master Farshional to explicitly state the fact. Rather than simply refusing to involve themselves in our affairs, it appeared they are actively trying to prevent us from meddling in theirs. That does, of course, make the Krau's mission of securing our entry into Sharlayan nigh on impossible, but I'm confident that she will find a way regardless. Alright. What do you think, y'all? Should we start up at least the first quest of Endwalker? This is it, the next ship to sail. Alright, let's just get the one cutscene, I guess, or whatever they have for us. Siri, do you have time to talk? Yeah, okay. I'd like to gather everyone at Dawn's Respite, and together assess the situation in which we find ourselves. Alright. First cutscene right here, and that'll be it. And then tomorrow, we'll officially go steam forward into Endwalker. Oh wow, we're already getting new music. Gotta at least make a peek at the next quest. Yeah. Let us take stock of the facts, shall we? The crisis at hand began with the sudden appearance of ominous towers in a multitude of locations throughout the world. Yeah, okay. We have since learned that such said structures were brought into being by an organization known as Telepheroi. The Telepheroi's stated purpose is to recreate the final days of eons past, an apocalyptic event that would result in the destruction of all we hold dear. Already have these towers of theirs been the cause of untold suffering. Countless innocents kidnapped and imprisoned, their faith perverted for primal summonings. And unless we find a way to deal with the corruptive aura surrounding the spires, we can't even get close enough to rescue anyone. Those shielded with the blessing of light seem able to resist being tempered, at least. But after what happened to Arval and Fordola, we need to be very, very careful about how we proceed. You guys make it seem like this is the first time I've fought a primal alone, but you know. Oh yeah, this land is my land. Sounds like a nice game. It does. Huh. I'll probably look into that. Yeah, while these threats close to home are of paramount concern, we mustn't lose sight of the situation in Garlemald. As you know, the Telepheroi are under the leadership of Fan Daniel and one other delightful fellow, Xenos Galvis, the Crown Prince, and our dear friend. To date, he's reclaimed his old body, murdered Emperor Varus, and plunged Garlemald into an even deeper pit of chaos. The capital's probably seen the worst of it. For a good while there, it saw the bloodiest fighting in the War of Succession. But that has since changed, and in troubling ways. Aye, during a reconnaissance, the air was not once rent by the barking of cannons or the cries of discord. 'Twas an eerie fog of silence which did blanket that ruined city. The inhabitants appeared to have been tempered, and with nary a word spoken did they labor to transform the palace into a soaring edifice born of nightmares. If they were indeed made thralls, it seems safe to assume that these events, too, were orchestrated by the Telepheroi. An army of primals is awful enough, but in the light of recent developments, I fear it is only the prelude to an even greater catastrophe. We need to devise a means to counter this threat, and quickly, before our allies are overwhelmed. We will find a way into Sharlayan, I am sure of it. Master Forshal's comments regarding the final days were curious to say the least. The Forum knows more than is letting on. Sorry to interrupt. We just received word from Mistress Kryle. She says that arrangements for your visit have been finalized. Oh shit, we can get to Sharlayan. You're to head to Limsa and board the next ship bound for Sharlayan. And on arrival, present yourselves as associates of the students of Eldesian, come to assist with the Order's restoration. So that's the story we're going with, huh? Oh, he did the ear wiggles! It's too cute. The arrangements may be settled, but what are your thoughts? You must face at the prospect of returning home after so long. I am eager to see it, of course, of course. We should set off at once. Then I'll accompany you to the docks. You need at least one person there to wave and cry and wish you a safe journey. Aww. Thanks, Tataru. Damn, this music got like super triumphant. There it is! Endwalker fanfare. Alright, we'll stop there. But we got it. Entrance into Sharlayan. Okay, so we'll pause here for tonight. Tomorrow we'll really get into Endwalker. Do more quests on that. Obviously Thursday night though, that I'll switch back to Skyrim for a bit. I'm not sure when exactly I should start doing the other games, Medieval or Amnesia. But soon. I think the closer we get to Halloween, the better. Although I could start Medieval just to see what's up about it. It is an old classic and it's been remade, so it's gonna look nice and clean and smooth. Draken, the Ancient Gates. Oh, is that the game you're talking about with the lady with the, who rides the dragon and kills orcs? Oh, okay. I'll look into that then. Alright, but yeah, for real, let's pause. That's it for the night. We finished it. We've finished all the Shadowbringers now. Thank goodness. Well, no, not thank goodness. I like Shadowbringers, but still. It took us to April, May, June, July, August, September. 6 months. 6 months from the beginning I started this to get to the final expansion. God, that's a long time for this one game. Oh. Alright, so with that, let's call it a night. Rest up well, hopefully. Get a good night's sleep. And see you tomorrow.